field, KJ Henry trying to prop you up.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like? Looks like there's blood all over you.
Yeah, no, I got like I'm all just from being in my stance, get this all over me. But I was I mean, we had to fight for that one. That was a good game. I think we had a lot of. I think we made it harder on ourselves than it had to be, but when we needed it the most, we got it. So that's all that matters.
I tweeted at the time that your shoulder may have saved the game. Like you kind of barely got into the gap and got your shoulder into his leg. I mean,
Yeah.
What are you reading right there?
I mean, I don't know. The shovel. I mean, I've been in here in 2016, right? And if y'all remember, we got beat by Pitt, uh, and they ran the shovel probably 100 times. I remember we drilled that play forever. And that's years ago. And then our offense will run that play a little bit, So I've seen it forever. And Tech, I mean, we didn't really go over the shovel pass once because they have such a wide variety of. They do such a good job on third downs. Their package is so good. They have so many different looks, so many different plays. So, but that's just one I've just seen forever. As soon as I don't know, it's hard to explain. Just it happened so fast. I just knew what it was.
What tipped you off? The position of guys?
Yeah, when that tight end goes away from the sniffer and then they sprint. I mean, if they're going to sprint and pass, they're going to bring the tight end with them, and they're going to have two guys. But when they get them apart, I mean, there's just something going on back in.
So you're exhausted.
Yeah,
AJ comes and grabs you. Then they get the onside kick.
Yeah. Then we could go out there again, but we got it done when it mattered most. So that's all we can do.
You guys were on the field for like 25 plays after the touchdown. Do you remember a time at the end of the game where you felt like your unit was on the field for so long?
I mean, it didn't feel that long, to be honest. Like I don't know. Someone told me that like between TV timeouts and everything, we were on the field for like a total of like 50 minutes straight, which is nuts to me. I don't even know that. But it didn't feel like it. I mean, I'm just playing ball, having fun.
You said you guys kind of made it harder on yourselves at times. What things you look back on and say you made it harder on yourselves?
I think overall, complete. Like I played my worst game. If you go look at my grade, missed tackles. I mean, I played my worst game yet this year. So, and we didn't play perfect at all. We played hard. I tell you that. Everyone played hard. Everyone fought. But I mean, we still have so much growing to do. Like everywhere. And we're not even close to the team I know we can be yet. From a consistency standpoint, and just everyone doing everything they can. And I think everyone's putting in the work, but we still got a lot of things we got to fix. And it's a long season, so I mean, I'm not worried. We just got to keep one day at a time.
And obviously with more the season goes on, it's about some comparison. You guys watched running out, not allowing the touchdowns in the first three moments is something that they might want to do. Given that you still feel like you guys have a lot to move on, I guess what does that just say about this team right now?
I mean, like, yeah, sky's the limit for them. I mean, that's a hard. I mean, that 2018 defense is unbelievable. I mean, they won a national championship. I guess I was there too, right? So, I mean, we're not even, like I said, we're 3 games in. So, we just got to keep going one day at a time, one game at a time, and maybe at the end we can compare ourselves to them. But yeah, it speaks volumes for the kind of guys we have. We take a lot of pride in that now. I mean, we just want to. We don't want anyone to score, the rest of the year. But I mean, we know it's going to be a tough challenge. There's some great, like NC State, man, they're a really good football team. So it's going to be another, grinding game, and we're going to be ready for it. Real athletic offensive line, great quarterback, just great in the system, good skill, good backs, just an overall really good team.
I like to say that Monta Bentley plays with bad intentions.
Oh, yeah.
He gets his first start, 13 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, sack. Thoughts on the way that he played?
Yeah, best backer of the day. I mean, graded the best, most production, most consistent. He's played lights out for us. And Keith got in there too, played well. So, I mean, a lot of guys, I think, got in there and played well. Nolan, first game of the year. So, I mean, guys played well. We did the job, but like I said, not as well as we could have and should have.
It just seems a little different when Monte hits somebody, though. Have you seen that in practice?
I mean, yeah, he can rock people. You see him hit Zamir White in the Georgia game. I mean, he guy can lay some wood, man. He's a good football player. So it's always great to see him out there making plays.
Can you take us through the communication and maybe the energy level of that whole goal line stand and what that was like being involved in that?
I mean, we always say bend don't break. Like we will not break. So the morale, the cohesiveness, the chemistry. I mean, everyone believed they weren't going to score. Like everyone. I mean, we're all together. We're all fighting and clawing. I mean, it was awesome. It was awesome. Just everyone doing everything they can. We had young guys in there on the fourth down. Like Barrett Carter's playing Sam. Like, and then you look at when we made the play, the excitement from guys who weren't even involved, and just it was great, man. I love the chemistry we got, and energy levels we got on the defensive side right now, and so we just keep letting it carry us.
That's why you came back, right?
That's why I came back, exactly.
Seems like that's kind of been a part of you guys' DNA for a while around here. How much pride do you guys take in that? That you might get some yards, you may get in the red zone, but we're gonna bow our back up and get close.
Yeah, man. I mean, this day and age in football, I mean, the way offenses are run with schemes and, I mean, top to bottom, I mean, there's good players and good teams everywhere. I mean, it's hard to stop people. People are going to move the ball, but it's about points. And if you can limit people's points and keep them out of the end zone when they're in those red zones, then you win a lot of games. And that's what we really pride ourselves on, is keeping them out of the end zone. Because people are going to move the ball up, and, I mean, it's going to happen. But making it really difficult to actually get in the end zone, that's the key right there.
How much fun is it to play at NC State with that crowd?
Yeah, that's a great environment. So, yeah, I've got to play there quite a few times, and it's always rocking. So I'm excited. It's going to be, I mean, they always deliver, so it's going to be fun.
In watching them, I see names that I've seen for forever, Van Nyrick in person, Leary, all those guys. It's an older team.
Yeah.
Offensively, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think if you look across the board at college football this year, every team's older and deeper. Like every team. I think if you look at the scores, every game is closer and more competitive. So I think it's having an effect across the board in college football this year. You see a lot more just really good, solid teams that can upset anybody, can beat anybody. And NC State's another one of those teams that they're a really good football team. So it's a big challenge ahead.
It's interesting that you mentioned that. Do you think a lot of the parity that we're seeing is because a lot of these older guys are sticking around for another year?
100%. Yeah, I was just in there with Alex Bina, because we were just kind of evaluating all the games and all the scores, and that was our conclusion. We were like, that's got to be it, There's just more people still in college, more talent, older. Like that's the comparison we made. Like the March Madness, you see these like smaller schools with like 5 or 6 seniors beating these, powerhouses with the 5 stars, the chemistry, the cohesiveness, the togetherness. And so I think you see that all, like I said, across the board in college football this year. A lot of teams that are just hard to beat, that are been playing together forever, have a lot of chemistry, and it's good football on Saturdays. I mean, a lot of real competitive games. So I definitely think it's a factor.
Coach Swain said that you're almost like Coach Venables' NFL shoulder pads. I mean, how much do you feel like you understand that scheme?
God, I'm nowhere near Coach Venables when it comes to knowledge of the game, and I'm learning. I tell you that, but I definitely completely commit myself to the game plan and what they do, and I just try to. I mean, I know I'm calling a lot of things out there, so I feel like it's my responsibility to be as prepared as possible, and Coach Venables really stresses that too. So I'm just thankful for having a coach like him to even have a comment like that be said, because I think he holds us to this standard, and we don't want to let him down. We don't want to let the team down.
I think that, I forget who said it, that you probably don't have a lot of classes this year.
I think Brian said that. Come on, I'm getting a master's degree. I'm getting a master's. But, yeah, I'm all online, though, so I am here a lot. Yeah, I've been here all morning, up in the film
You
room.
know about playing in pain, and Brian's dealing with the shoulder.
Yeah.
How have you already seen that he was credited with an interception on that last play?
Yeah,
And that he's running it down.
Yeah, no, he's a beast, man. That guy, yeah, he's special dude, special talent. So yeah, God, I want to pick so bad, you know. Yeah, he got one before I got one, but you know, good for him. That's hustle, man. That's what hustle gets you. Just you know, running hard to the football, and I mean, he had to do something, right? Last play of the game, and you get rewarded for extra effort. So I hit him, but you know, he threw it back, or I mean, I think it was a illegal forward pass. So, but we declined it, so the interception stands. Yeah.
You talk about having your worst game of the year. Kind of how do you respond to that? Are you just watching more film? Are you working harder in practice? You just forgetting it? Kind of what do you do in response to having your?
I mean, no preparation was different. It just sometimes that's just the way it is. I mean, you just don't. I didn't play bad, but I didn't play as good as I want to and need to. And so it's not like I need to reinvent the wheel. I'm same process, same thing, and then it's over. So don't dwell on it. Just now I got another opportunity. I got to show people what I can do again. So that's just exciting enough for me to go want to put the work in and continue to prove how good we can be.
Anybody on Zoom have a question for James?
Hey James, it's Trevor from CUtigers.com. That play at the end of the game where you ran down McGowan at the 3-yard line on the sideline, was that about as fast as you ever run?
Yeah, it's probably. Yeah, you could say that. I was running. Yeah,